Oftentimes, an innocent bystander will see someone acting funny on the street, and police will be called, and then they'll call for an ambulance, and then an ambulance takes 2 or 3 folks to come and bring the patient to us. And then oftentimes they'll be agitated here, so it'll take 2 or 3 nurses, a tech, and a doctor. So within a half-hour span, 10 people have been involved trying to care for this patient, which limits the resources here in the emergency department severely. We love our patients here. We want to take care of everyone, but we really enjoy helping folks that are having true emergencies that they didn't ask for.
As you just heard from Mercy ER Dr. Joseph Jones, meth addiction requires a lot of resources in hospitals around the Ozarks. Thanks for joining us this morning. I'm Lauren Barnes.
And I'm Joe Morano. Coming up this hour on Daybreak, a Color 10 investigation compares data over the years to find out how big of a problem meth is in Greene County in 2020.
And answer whether or not Missouri is still, as it once was, the meth capital of the world. Today is Monday, March 30th. Thanks for joining us. It's the start of a new week and soon to be a new month. Meteorologist Elisa Rafa joins us now in the Weather Lab. Elisa, it was a beautiful weekend. A little bit windy here and there, though.
Yeah, we had a wind advisory over the weekend as a strong cold front came through, and temperatures made it to the 60s yesterday.
But we'll see some more sun today, right?
A little bit, yeah. We'll have some peaks of sunshine come through, but we'll find more clouds today than we did yesterday. Temperatures starting out in the 40s. It's 43 degrees in Springfield with some calmer winds and a couple of clouds out there. We're looking at clouds creeping in from the south. We'll continue to find an increase in cloud cover out there today with some sunshine to start. Then we'll turn mostly cloudy. 43 degrees in Springfield right now. It's at 50 in Harrison and in Branson this morning. Dry roads through most of the afternoon. Rain does arrive late, though, probably after the evening commute. We'll have some rain showers get in from the south and southwest. So for your planner, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies today. Temperatures still warm in the middle and upper 60s. Rain arriving probably after 5 o'clock from the south, but that will bring us an additional flooding threat as rain becomes widespread overnight tonight and into tomorrow. So we've got details on timing and totals of rain coming up in a couple of minutes. Plus, the middle of the week is quiet until we get our next cold front to come through Friday. Your full forecast is up in 10 minutes.
Over the weekend, the number of coronavirus cases has still increased, both in Missouri and throughout America. There are now 903 confirmed cases and 12 deaths in our state. Greene County is up to 46 confirmed cases as of last night. President Trump has extended federal social distancing guidelines for 30 days, starting today, going through April 30th. The president has also abandoned his open by Easter timeline, and Sunday said we will be well on our way to recovery by June 1st. Also, the president asked for and the CDC issued travel warnings for New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. And this weekend, we've seen America's first infant die from COVID-19. That happened to a baby in Illinois. And last night, we learned an employee at the Cox Health Heart Center in Branson tested positive for COVID-19. That person is recovering at home. The health department and Cox are contacting anyone who may have had close contact with that person during a 3-day period.
Also for you this morning, the Kraft plant in Springfield is set to reopen today after 2 workers tested positive for the coronavirus. A statement says the plant was shut down Saturday morning for deep cleaning. The 2 employees were last there March 19th and are now being treated in quarantine. The statement also says the company has implemented additional cleaning procedures, but decided to close the plant for deep cleaning after the confirmation of those cases.
Almost everyone has been impacted by the last few weeks, with businesses shutting down and layoffs happening. Many are wondering what the economy is going to do next. With a potential recession looming, we spoke with financial planner Stephen Evans. He says the best thing you can do right now is simply stick to a planned budget. You might feel like this is a little similar to 2008, but he believes it couldn't be more different.
2008, everything was dying, every industry. You had a housing crisis, you had a financial crisis, you had a liquidity crisis. The Fed this time has done a very good job of acting incredibly fast. This is the fastest I've seen the government act in a long time. It is unprecedented. I've never seen anything like it in my career, but we're still able to, with technology, still do things.
He also says if you don't have a plan for your money, or if you're unsure how to make one, you can still contact a financial advisor to help do so.
In today's education coverage, it is the first day of Springfield Public Schools' new way of learning right in your own home. SPS students will be learning using a new virtual program called SPS at Home. Specifically, it's a program known as Canvas. It's the learning management system that the district has been using since 2012. Grades 6 to 12 are primarily going to be using Canvas, while grades K through 5 will have workbooks mailed to them, along with hands-on activities to accompany their online learning. Springfield Public Schools Director of Digital Learning, Dr. Nicole Lemon, explains how Canvas works.
The teachers will have virtual conferencing available for tutoring. Inside of Canvas, they'll also have lessons that are already there for them. All of our textbooks and resources are already linked into Canvas and have been for years. The students will have announcements from their teachers.
Springfield Public Schools has said it wants to do everything in its power to make sure every student has access to the internet. Any family or student who still needs it can contact their teacher.
Going around the region, a Little Rock woman says her sister is one of the 5 COVID-19 deaths in the state. This morning, Claire Kreitz says the woman has a strong message for those who say this will only affect certain people.
This went from okay to horrible.
Just 2 weeks ago, Latia Wright got a call from her sister, Tanisha Cotton, saying she was feeling a little sick.
She had a sinus infection, maybe a cold.
As a respiratory therapist, Wright knew she needed to keep an eye on the symptoms. But Tuesday, everything changed.
She's having to pull a chair out and sit down, just trying to make it from one area to the next.
From shortness of breath to a cough that just wouldn't go away.
I said, you know, that's different than the average cold.
Wright knew something was off.
You need to pack your things and meet me at the hospital.
Tuesday night, Cotton was admitted and eventually tested for COVID-19. Wright says eventually that test came back positive.
This virus is strong. This virus is horrible. This virus is something like any other virus that we have ever seen.
Cotton was put in the intensive care unit, then on a ventilator, and in just 4 days.
This morning I got a phone call and it was her nurse, and he was stating that they were coding my sister.
She was gone.
She thought she had a cold.
Her sister says she was 42 years old, no underlying health conditions. In fact, this was her first stay at a hospital.
This virus is for everybody, not a sick person, not the weak. It will take you out no matter what age you are.
Now Wright is pleading with the public to take this virus seriously.
Stay indoors, don't come out.
Because if it can hit her family, she says it can hit anyone.
I am here as a respiratory therapist, and it has struck my home, my family, and I'm lost for words.
Around America, the hospital ship USNS Mercy is now accepting patients in Los Angeles as it helps in the city's COVID-19 response. While in LA, the ship will serve as a referral hospital for non-COVID-19 patients currently admitted to shore-based hospitals and will provide a full spectrum of medical care. This will allow local health professionals to focus on treating COVID-19 patients and for shore-based hospitals to use their intensive care units and ventilators for those patients.
There is still work to get more medical tools to fight the coronavirus. The FDA issued an emergency use authorization for chloroquine and hydrochloroquine. They'll be used to treat COVID-19 patients, despite the fact that there's little scientific evidence that these drugs are effective in fighting that virus. Right now, the FDA is calling for random clinical trials to determine how effective exactly those drugs are against COVID-19.
And we're starting off with some dry roads out there this morning, a couple of clouds, and temperatures pretty pleasant. We're starting out in the 40s. It's 43 degrees in Springfield right now. Another warm day today ahead of rain arriving tonight. Details on timing and totals coming up next.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Lauren Barnes, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist Elisa Raffa. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.